microphones synced up and go live. Okay, so we're live on YouTube on this side here. So we got day 12 of the daily Drucker. Practice comes first. Decision makers in government, in universities, in business, in labor unions, and in churches need to factor into their present decision maker the future that has already happened. For this, they need to know what events they already occurred that do not fit their present day assumptions and thereby create new realities. So he's talking about reacting in real time to what is happening so you can reshift your focus on whatever else needs to be done without paying much attention to your initial plan. I think Peter Drucker obviously likes planning, and he's a management consultant and he did a lot of planning, but he's saying that even if you have a real sound strategic plan in place, that you need to be paying attention to what's going on and react accordingly. Intellectuals and scholars tend to believe that ideas come first, which then new political, social, economic, and psychology realities kick in. This does happen, but it's an exception. As a rule, theory does not precede practice. Its role is to structure and codify already proven practice. The role of theory is to structure and codify already proven practice. You develop a theory. Far too many of us believe it should be the other way, that we should plan and build a theory first, and then the theory becomes the framework of the practice. What he's saying is the practice itself will feed the theory. Now, one of the things I can think of on how I can connect this with what I'm doing is, last year at the beginning of the year, I made this personal commitment to do live videos. Like I've been doing YouTube pre-recorded videos for a while. I've been doing them for about 5 years. But I knew deep in my mind that going into Facebook and doing live was going to be the next frontier for me. But I never really started last year, back in 2017. Never started because I always feared that I didn't have a topic to talk about, or that I would run tired of doing it in a daily basis, that if I do it live, something could go wrong and it will go against everything that I stand for, because I'm kind of a perfectionist in the work in the work that I do and the work that I output. But that entire year of me thinking about the theory of going live and doing Facebook Live basically held me behind, and I got nowhere. I spent so much time thinking about what I would do, how I would do it, what would it look like. This year, towards the end of the year, I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm just going to make it happen. I'm not going to contemplate anymore on what would it look like, what should it be, how is it going to be perfect. I said, you know what? Just grab a topic and do it. Go into practice. And then after you go into practice, analyze the results and then formulate the theory around whether this is a good idea or a bad idea. I've been doing this for 10 days. This is day 12. I'm yet to know on whether this is a good investment of my time and it's a good investment of the people that follow my work. Because some of the people that follow my work, my QuickBooks videos and that sort of thing, they may be turned off by this, and I can lose, some of those potential customers because they're like, oh, he's talking about management consulting and business philosophy. That's not my thing. And then they could just turn off, and I can basically lose some of the stuff that I build for the past 4 or 5 years, building a followership around QuickBooks and accounting topics. Or it could be the other way, where this opens up just a brand new horizon for me, where it's a different side of what I do. I'm talking about management consulting, which is I've been a business advisor and consultant for a while, but I never had like a structure or framework to use. It's always been sort of whatever I feel in the moment, whatever feels right, or whatever my experience tells me I should be telling my clients to do or not to do. But by using basically a great Bible for management consulting, day by day, reading it out loud, showing I'm not a perfect reader, showing my vulnerabilities as well, and analyzing right on the spot. I'm reading these chapters on the fly. Like I'm not really. Some of them I kind of prepare and take some notes, but for the most part, I'm not doing this large production. So I'm putting practice before theory. I'm doing it. I'm making it happen. I'm doing the videos, and then after maybe a month or two, I can formulate a theory on whether or not doing live videos of a narrow topic, it's a good investment of my time, and I can get the return on investment in terms of getting clients, followers, whatever is it that this is going to do. So practice before theory. Don't let that theory or that idea stop you from doing it. My suggestion is whatever idea you have, just make it happen, do it, and then learn from what you're doing. I'll see you guys on Monday.